The moment you walk into a room with a powerful person and treat them like your friend, you have already committed social suicide. Stop trying to network. Networking is a corporate illusion invented for average people to trade paper business cards that end up in the trash. The elite do not network. They filter. High-value individuals do not want to connect with you because you have passion or because you are a nice person. They protect their access like a fortress, and the moment you approach them with your hand out, begging for advice or an opportunity, you are instantly flagged as a parasite and permanently locked out of their circle. Most self-improvement channels tell you to be authentic, to pitch your ideas boldly, and to act like an equal from day one. This is a fatal mistake that ignores the brutal reality of human nature and status dynamics. When you approach a sovereign individual with high energy and an elevator pitch, you are not showing confidence, you are revealing your desperation. You are showing that you need them far more than they could ever need you. Niccolo Machiavelli observed that rulers do not look for partners, they look for instruments. If you want to successfully climb the social ladder and build connections with the unseen elite, you must completely discard the common man's playbook. You must master the hidden architecture of proximity, psychological leverage, and tactical submission. In this blueprint, we are decoding the absolute laws of high-level social climbing that will allow you to move from the outer darkness directly into the inner circles of absolute power. To enter the orbit of powerful people, you must first understand the psychology of the sovereign. Ego is the ultimate gatekeeper. The more power, status, or wealth an individual accumulates, the more defensive they become against external manipulation. They are constantly surrounded by people who want to extract value from them, flatterers, beggars, and hidden enemies. Therefore, their default setting when meeting someone new is deep suspicion. If you approach them displaying your own ambitions or trying to prove how smart you are, you immediately trigger their defense mechanisms. You become a threat to their dominance or an annoyance to their peace. The first core law of social climbing dictates that you must feed their ego while completely hiding your own ambition. Machiavelli famously advised that if you wish to rise in the court of a prince, you must make yourself indispensable while appearing entirely unthreatening. Your initial interaction must never be about what you can take. It must be about making them feel more secure in their position. When you speak to a powerful person, your primary goal is to validate their wisdom and reflect their greatness back onto them. You do not argue, you do not correct their mistakes, and you never try to outshine them. In the early stages of social climbing, your insignificance is your greatest shield. By appearing humble, observant, and deeply respectful, you disarm their suspicion. They lower their guard because they view you as a safe, useful, and obedient asset. Rather than forcing your way inside, you allow their own vanity to draw you into their circle. Once you have established basic proximity, you must navigate the transition from a passive observer to a high-value asset. This requires the mastery of leverage. Most people believe that to gain the favor of a powerful person, you must do them massive favors or offer complex solutions. This is incorrect. Powerful people already have resources, money, and connections. They do not need your amateur favors. What they lack is absolute loyalty, execution, and low-maintenance support. The currency of the elite circle is not money, it is the relief of psychological burden. To establish undeniable leverage, you must identify what we call the friction points in their life. Every high-status individual has tasks they hate doing, problems they do not have time to solve, and loose ends they ignore. Your job is to quietly observe, identify these gaps, and fix them without being asked and without demanding credit. When you solve a problem for a powerful man in complete silence, you create a silent debt. Human psychology inherently hates unreciprocated value. By repeatedly delivering flawless execution without demanding immediate rewards, you create an information and operational dependency. They begin to realize that their life runs smoother when you are around. Your presence becomes associated with order and ease, while your absence creates friction. You do not ask for a seat at the table, you create a scenario where the table cannot function properly without you. This is the ultimate shift from being a disposable helper to becoming an untouchable insider. As you move deeper into elite circles, you will inevitably face the danger of over-familiarity. Proximity creates a false sense of security. Many social climbers ruin years of careful positioning because they mistake access for friendship. They start talking too much, sharing personal jokes, and lowering their professional posture. The moment a powerful person feels that you are taking your access for granted, they will instantly cut you out. High-status individuals are hypersensitive to boundaries. They expect absolute discretion and tactical ambiguity at all times. To maintain your position, you must adopt the ghost protocol of communication. This means you become a fortress of confidentiality. You absorb every piece of information dropped within the inner circle, but you never reflect it outwards. You do not gossip about their private life, you do not brag to your old friends about your high-level connections, and you never use their name to clear your own path. If the elite discover that you are using their proximity to inflate your own social currency, you will be cast out into the cold permanently. True power moves in absolute silence. When you are inside the room, you see everything, you hear everything, but your tongue remains locked in the arcana of your own mind. Your unreadability is what makes you trustworthy. In a world full of loud attention seekers, a silent, discreet executor is rarer and more valuable than gold. Look at your current social landscape. Look at the people who hold the keys to the rooms you want to enter. Stop trying to impress them with your noise. Stop trying to buy your way in with cheap flattery. Begin moving like a ghost. Position yourself in the shadows. Observe the gaps. Deliver silent execution and let your utility build your empire. If you are ready to stop playing the common man's game and commit to the cold, calculated laws of social dominance, leave a comment below with the single word sovereign. Let the comment section be the message to the elite that you are coming for your seat at the table. Subscribe to Machiavellian Arcana to unlock the remaining blueprints of silent power. Turn on notifications or leave them off. The path to dominance is entirely your own choice. Thank you for watching. Move like a ghost, rule in silence.